Hey, you there. Thank you for watching, and welcome to Force Science Forever. Today, I have a 5v5 custom match here on the most amazing Neuroxis map generator. So let's go ahead and introduce our teams and our players, starting off with Team 1 in the Northwest and ending with Team 2 in the Southeast. Starting off with Team 1, it's not necessarily isolated, but kind of on his own. We have in Royal Blue, Unknown. He is an Aeon. He is a 2100, the highest rated player on Team 1. He's actually tied for the highest rated player on his team, I should say. To his west, we have in Tropical Ocean Blue, Lesas. He is a Cybran. He is a 1600, the one and only Cybran on Team 1 in the western direction. We have Shen in Regal Purple as a Aeon, as well as Unknown, who is a 2100. He's tied with him at the highest rated player on his team. To the west, we have Zio. He is another Aeon in Rust. He is a 2000 rated. And to his northeast, we have in Stitch Blue, it is Chap. He is an Aeon. He is a 1400. So for Team 1 side of the map, they have 4 Aeons and 1 Cybran. No UEF tech, no Seraphim tech for Team 1. Starting off with Team 2's, again, not necessarily isolated, but kind of on his own. We have in Batman Gray, Neutron. He is an Aeon for this match as a 2000 rated player. To his east, we have the first Seraphim, actually one and only Seraphim in this game. It is Scrat. He is in Imperial Gray as an 1800. In the middle here for Team 2, we have Wi-Fi in Ruby Red. He is a 2300, the highest rated player on Team 2 and in the game overall. To his east, the other Cybran on Team 2 is BRSD CCC 97. He is in Pac-Man Yellow as a 1900. And the one and only UEF of the game in Snow White is Rick. He is a 1300 in the rear guard air slot. So for Team 2 side of the map, they have 2 Cybrans. Sorry, two Cybrans, 1 Seraphim, 1 Aeon, 1 UEF, which means Team 2 has all of the factions on their side of the map, or at least access to them, of course, and Team 1 has only the Aeons and the Cybrans. And for these 10 players on the map, particularly the reclaim situation, currently sitting at 18,000 mass and reclaim, which makes it 1.85k mass per player. Tons of mass to scoop up on the map. And not only is it filled with mass in reclaim, it is absolutely just bursting at the seams in the mechs department. Just looking at the middle of the map here, there's a huge chunk of mexes, as well as decent mexes on the upper plateau, not really island, peninsula looking things, and then the mexes on the eastern side as well. In the main base is where most players, actually all players pretty much, are going to find all of their, or mostly all of their mexes. There's tons of them littered around this side of the map for Team 2. We see a quad mex here. We see a quad mex here, a quad mex right next to this position here. Actually, no, that is his main position. Never mind, that just looked weird where he put his air facility. And just a lot of one-offs, but they're dotted around quite nicely. They're not. They're close enough to maybe be considered, tri twins, that sort of thing. But they're far enough away where it's kind of hard to really separate them out. Kind of like in the West, where this is a Trimex position, but it's close enough together, but it's far enough away, like that sort of thing. There is some water in this map, enough to possibly have some naval combat. It has been a minute since we've had some naval combat on the channel, so it's lovely to see Navy come back in maybe a big way, maybe not big way. We'll see how our players decide to divvy up responsibilities and use the environment to their advantage or disadvantage, depending if they use it or not. We see transports inbound to the west from Team 2. Looks like Team 2 will have the western side of that, again, peninsula thingamajig. And then Team 1 will have the northeastern side. Of course, kind of makes sense with how close they are. Team 2, we have 2 players from their side of the map, Wi-Fi and Scrat, moving to the middle, with Shen and Lasas moving in from Team 1. Team 1 has claimed the middle of the map. Huge chunk of mexes to grab, but it's going to be definitely a cluster here. Lots of forces starting to build up here for Team 2, as well as, of course, 2 comms inbound for them as well. Team 1, I don't see much in the way of anybody else moving. We do see that there is 1 player on the west and 1 player on the east going for Naval Factories. Team 2, there is 1 and there is 2. So there is Navy on both sides of the map, and transports with a couple of units on bound. It looks like it's all engineers. Would love to see maybe Team 1 artillery unit just to help with some Team 1 PD that is being spammed up, but usually does get spammed up. Team 1 PD being spammed up, speaking of which, radar and spam facilities coming online here shortly for BRS. Counter dropping has not yet happened here for Team 1 against Team 2's western position, but we have drops inbound from Neutron, so taking that advantage and just running with it. We do see Wi-Fi in the west trying to push and take out the spam facilities online for Shen, trying to deny the ability to just, again, spam up all of those units. Gun started for Lasas. Maybe not the best time because Shen is trying to face off against Scrat and Wi-Fi. Scrat does have range on board, so I'll give him a slight advantage in that regard. Wi-Fi is being pushed back, so with the nice little range upgrade on board, it will force Team 2's comms back for now. Both of them can get the speed range upgrades, so I would not be surprised to see them build them shortly. A couple of Team 1 bombers continuously pushing back Scrat, and Wi-Fi, of course, is forced into water. So Team 1 wins that first engagement, and the Sauce pushing some forces in. Once again, gun speed range has been started on Scrat's commander. Not Scrat's, Scrat's commander and Shen. So we have Shen on Team 1, Scrat on Team 2. I'm going to mix them up again. I know it. So apologies ahead of time. A couple of hover units in the eastern side here for Team 1's. Who is that? That is Unknown. Going after a couple of those exterior mexes for BRS. Nothing too mission critical, but a loss is a loss nonetheless. The only way to get units from the Navy onto land and up in the southeastern corner, for example, is this avenue, this place that they're at. There's no actual access point. Either transports, teleports, that sort of thing are the only way up there, unless they take the middle path there, which, again, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Eastern side slowly being eroded by Team 1. I don't think Team 2 has enough here. A couple of interceptors to just assist with clearing out those transports. Bombers inbound and some naval forces helping out against this little band of rebels that will soon be snuffed out. Lots of sub-spam online for BRS. It is not helping against the Aurora, but it is helping against everything else, so there is that advantage. He's inbound for a couple of those Team 1 frigates over there. Nano has been started on Wi-Fi's comm. He has stealth already on board. Neutron going for gun speed would be probably a smart idea to assume he's going to go for range next. And then Nano repair started for Scrat. Knows done with that as well. So starting to be kind of beefy here for Team 2. And we see BRS, 4 of the 5 commanders for Team 2 are in the middle of the map. That is a huge advantage. The only player not moving is Rick, who is going for his T3 air facility. Definitely kind of a normal occurrence because it is a large distance to cover. Team 1's doing the exact same thing, but they also have T3 air already online, so that is an advantage for Team 1 for now. Gun is done, especially with the regen done for Scrat, trying to defend his other 2 teammates over here to the west with their upgrades. Wi-Fi almost done with his gun. Chrono Dampener started for Neutron. Very interesting upgrade. We hardly ever see it. Trying to nullify all of at least the Team 1 and T2 units here, just leaving the comms alone. It'd be very interesting to see if it ends up being of some use. We do see Lasas is now 2v1'd here. He has gun and stealth. Team 2 can see him. Will Team 2 go for the kill? Scrat is falling into the yellow, but again, 70 hit points a second. Regen is a lot versus 18. But we do see BRS again. He doesn't have any upgrades on board. He's just kind of posting up, hanging out over there. Chrono Dampener is almost done. Lasas does make it out of range, but now Shen is taking some damage. It's not looking good for Team 1's comms in the middle. We could see a possible double kill here if these players are close enough to one another. And Wi-Fi is now 2v1 between Shen and Lasas. Scrat still pushing in. T1 and T2 PD, of course, going to be deployed here and is being deployed here shortly. Wi-Fi continuing to push. He has to be very careful. He's at 84 hit points a second regen, but there's a lot of units nearby and in range. Scrat, again, trying to use his nanocom as well. We do see a BRS joining the fight. Bombers really targeting Scrat's comm first. We do see Neutron is inbound here shortly, so we could see maybe even a 3-player kill here at some point, divvied up between Team 1 and Team 2. Scrat falling almost into the red, but he's still not too bad. Shen is a little over half, and Lasas is a little bit under half. Scrat taking some damage from the air, but again, that 76 hit points a second regen is really helping out. He's going to get some veterancy here shortly, which will boost up his hit points quite nicely. In the west, nothing really super critical. T2 Destroyer online. In the east, again, nothing critical as well. Just main action happening in the middle. Neutron deploying that Chrono Dampener nullifies a couple of those units for a little bit. giving Team 2 a little bit more of a break. Wi-Fi gets some veterancy. He's back up into the green. BRS is joining the fight, accidentally reclaims. Neutron coming in, and now Scrat is falling behind a little bit, but again, he's pretty low, so it definitely makes sense for him. Team 1 has been pushed back considerably. Wi-Fi taking a ton of damage. He drops to 50% of his hit points. And again, he is going to be the focus. He is the highest rated player in the game. Definitely makes sense. Strat Bomber over top hits Wi-Fi. One more bomber will kill him, at least in the T3 department. Wi-Fi is being assisted by BS, trying to body block. Falls below 500 hit points. Couple more shots will kill him off. Oh, it's going to be close. BRS trying to act as nice little bullet sponge. Oh, trying to be a nice little bodyguard. Wi-Fi gets up to 3-star veterancy. Back up to 3,000 hit points, so he'll be fine there. Another bomber is inbound. It will not kill off Wi-Fi, but it will definitely hurt. T1 bomber will come in. Will it be enough? No, it won't. 600 hit points remaining. Another bomber inbound. Will that be enough? No, it will not. Oh, that strap bomber probably will kill Team 2's Wi-Fi. It's inbound. Oh, it's not going to be fun for him. He's not going to regen enough to survive the bomb. There it is. First kill of the game. Will he dodge? Yes, he will. Ooh, it's tense for him. He's trying to dodge. Bob and weave. Bob and weave doesn't have engineering on board, so we can't spam up a T2 shielding. Trying to make it into the water. That bomber is really gunning for him. There is a swift wind inbound. It's not going to be enough damage. Wi-Fi, don't think he's going to make... Oh, he's up to 3,000 hit points, so actually he will make it. One more bomb. Does take some damage, of course. Dropped to 800 hit points. And the bomber does get killed off. Ooh, that was very, very tense for him. Almost died, but 96 hit points a second regen. Definitely kept him alive in that fight. Team 1 will retain control of the middle. They thwarted 4-comm advancing against them. Team 2's air player now has T3 air online, so that bomber attack probably will not happen again. Could have been an opportunity to go for some backlying eco, but going after the highest rated player in the game also is a tempting opportunity as well. So it's, again, do you not take it? Do you take it? It's just one of those kind of, rock and a hard place decisions. But nice play by Team 2 and Team 1, trying to really get at one another. Nano repair has been started on Lasas's commander. He's at 30 hit points a second regen. He will get up to, I think it's 80. No, wait, he's at 96, so I think it's 90 or 88. It's something like that. We have Team 2 launching another assault. There's not really a lot more units online here for Team 1 collectively, so this push will probably happen. Wi-Fi, again, being very emboldened by his survival, pushes out once again, maybe trying to get some more veterancy is probably what it is. Lots of Team 1 interceptors flying overhead. Nano repair done. Shen going for shield now. He has advanced range on board. Able to fight back a little bit more to his Aeon sniper potentiality. Team 2, of course, does have Neutron, who can go for that as well. Scrap pushing in. Again, he's back up to full HP. We do see Lasas inbound with that nano repair upgrade. We don't see BRS. He's gone back home, probably just to help micromanage that side of the map a little bit better. Here comes Scrat is in the middle of this just cluster. Brick is on board here for Team 1's Lasas, so T3 land is online. A couple more PD online. A couple more facilities have been wiped out, but Team 1 still retaining control. Double PD action here for Shen, really trying to go after Scrat's comm. He's at 94 hit points a second regen, and now Wi-Fi's at 102. He drops into the yellow and then probably back into the green here shortly, but Team 2 is slowly making inroads in the middle of the map. Western side, Team 2 doing a very good job pushing into the naval headquarters for Zio, and we do see in the east, Team 2 is just defending this base. Team 1 has gained, of course, that peninsula, so they have a little bit more map control on that side. Going to get very similar for Team 2 on the western side. T2, speaking of which, started for Chapscom in his base. T2 also started for Rick. Maybe he'll go for T3. Ras, maybe. He's going to go for something. He's getting his air grid online, and so is his opponent. Both of them have access to T3 gunships. One is the best AA, one is the best air to ground, so we'll see who deploys what. We've already seen one strat bomber outbound from Team 1 and nothing after that. And Team 1 looks like they have a little bit more air control, but, I mean, we're talking about maybe a squadron, if that. 12 versus Rick's maybe 7. So, again, not any much of a lead by any means. Wi-Fi pushing in. It's 102 versus 90, so it is 90, not 88. A couple of bricks here, maybe trying to surprise Lasas. He's trying to attack a different front. Team 1 has really tried to lock down this position, but Shen, it looks like another avenue of attack is probably warranted. Navy has been pushed back a little bit from Team 2 in this position here, but again, it's maybe going to break through. Maybe it's not going to break through, but it's happening on Team 1 side of the map. Same thing here for Team 2. It's happening on Team 2 side of the map. So it's favoring the defender if they have enough stuff to defend with, which in this scenario they really don't. They have a couple of destroyers online, and that's for Unknown, and there's really nothing online for Team 2 besides one destroyer, which will soon be ripped apart shortly. We do see Wi-Fi engaging the T1, T2 units, and we do see Wi-Fi taking tons of damage from those bricks. Gets some veterancy for a double kill on those bricks there. Another overcharge kills off another one. He won't get any additional hit points, but now he's at 20,000 total. There's a new brick online, but Lasas takes the opportunity to just nail Wi-Fi's comm. And now Lasas' commander is suffering a lot of damage. Wi-Fi, ooh, not looking super great. He's dropping pretty close into the red. He's got to keep moving. Same with Lasas. He's dropping into the red here shortly. A couple of Corsairs and T1 bombers overhead. Wi-Fi, will you survive another death attack, or soon to be possible, just 100, 200, 400 hit points in the area. 2,000 hit points and remaining. He's regenerating 108 per second. He does have water next door to him to try to hide in. He does survive, but again, he's playing very fast and loose with that comm, and eventually that will catch up to him, but in this case, it does not. We do see Shen losing hit points very quickly here, dropping below 3,000, dropping below 2,000, dropping below. There he is, first kill of the game. And now Lasas takes a ton of damage, and that's going to be a double kill here for Team 2's Wi-Fi. Ooh, just not great here for Team 1 in the middle. Team 2 has gotten a nice little double kill. It does give 2 bases to somebody, or 1 base to 2 somebodies. It looks like everything will go to Unknown. Actually, no, it'll go to Zio. So Zio has the west, and Unknown has the east, and then Chap is the lone man with 1 base. Oh, nope, transferred back over to Unknown, so never mind. No idea where that logic is coming from. T3, gunships inbound. Restore is going after the comm of Wi-Fi. Will he make it? Again, 108 hit points a second regen is a lot, especially with the weak guns on board those restores. He does fall into the red just briefly and then back up into the yellow, so he doesn't die from the attack, but nice combo there. We had Shen come in, just got ripped apart by those bricks, and then Lasas took a little bit of AoE from the comm's death, and then it was just blitzed down after that. So nice grab there from Wi-Fi again. He's being very fast and loose with that comm, but it has awarded him 2 kills, so he will take it. Bombardment in the east. Team 2's BRS has lost some of the outcropping on this upper plateau peninsula. I don't even know, cliff edge, I guess. We do see some shots inbound from a couple of those destroyers taking out some T2 mechs. It's not a great situation for him, but it is a 5v3 in favor of Team 2, so that is something going for them. T3 Navy is online for Unknown, and he went for the missile ships. Those things are deadly and very annoying. It's like a spearhead, but worse, and it's on water, and it has more range. Just look at all the missiles inbound. Boo Boo says, what? He's not being, I don't know what that's a reference to. Anyway. T3, nope. T3, no. Coming online here for Team 2 as of yet for Neutron. And same thing for Team, oh, no. Team 1 is going T3 Navy. So we'll have 2 T3 Navies, sorry, 3 TV Navies. Chap's in the water as well. He was given over a couple of Aeon facilities, it looks like. So not only is he in the air, he's a Navy. Is that really needed? I don't really know. Team 1 is not, they're not doing super bad in that western side, but everybody having T3 Navy, Team 1 having a little bit more air, at least it looked like there for a second. Couple of gunships inbound once again for Champ going after Wi-Fi's comm. He's back up to almost full HP, and before those restores engage, he will be at full HP. Couple of bouncers as well as some bangers I wouldn't be surprised in somewhere. The restores are targeting the AA weapons, definitely makes sense. Couple of ASFs going in 1s and 2s at a time. Not a great scenario. They do target the gunships, and it looks like the gunships will be wiped out. Airfight will happen. Team 1 will gain air control, and it looks like most of those AA weapons have been dealt with for Wi-Fi, but there's still a lot of flak running around, and that eliminates the remaining of them. We do see an Omen class in the east, so Team 1's Unknown has a T3 battleship, T3 aircraft carrier, and a missile ship online. Not looking good for Team 2 on the eastern side, getting some zappers to help assist with defensive measures on that front, but that's not enough. You need probably double or maybe probably triple that at a minimum, because there's a lot of missiles inbound. Team 2 launching a nice frontal assault, though. They have the middle of the map, so while Team 1 is winning at least Eastern Navy, or actually they have one Eastern Navy, and maybe we'll win Western Navy here shortly, maybe, possibly, maybe. We do see T3 Navy also online for Neutron. Maybe we'll see T3 air facility coming outbound from somebody on Team 2. Maybe, given the fact that land will probably hit some sort of stalemate at some point. Just given the fact there's only so much land territory you can get out of it before the Navy just wipes them out. It's like Sentence, where there is a chance for land engagements long term, but if one team has one of the navies at least, then good luck. So... and we kind of see that happening already. Not necessarily with Navy, but just in the scenario where it's just not really going to get that much out of it long term. A couple of bricks hanging out, probably going after a nice little T3 Omen over here. We do see Wi-Fi has built an experimental. He is Cybrid. He went for the monkey. Team 1 has a crab online. We see that in the middle here, which, again, lots of territory to run around in, so nothing very concerning yet. Missile ship spamming here for Team 1 in the west. That's not looking good. The range on board those things, especially a map like this, kind of brutal. You put some right here where this T2 naval headquarters is, and Wi-Fi's base is definitely in danger, if not pretty close to BRS's base. Eastern side, same scenario. I don't see that much spamming out on this eastern side, though. A couple of T2 Corsairs. Actually, are those Corsairs? Yeah, those are Corsairs. Those could have been Nothos, but that's Scrat. Super gun comm, says Lasas. I mean, he does have advanced nano. He has the splash and the regular gun upgrade online. Again, it's really good for killing off comms. I don't think it's going to last terribly long against that crab. He's trying to dodge. He's doing decently well at dodging some of those shots. The monkey will be the best distraction, though. The comm slowly getting into range. You can see this is the range on board the comm. He's almost there. That red line is about to make it there, but the monkey does make it to the crab, which will do a lot of the damage for Scrat, and then he'll come with an overcharge and do some damage. Will he even get there? T1 Bombers inbound gear from Wi-Fi to help deal with the remaining hit points, and Scrat doesn't even get a shot off. Kills the crab. The crab almost kills the monkey with the crash damage, and now Team 2 again reasserting its dominance in the middle of the map, trying to push back into an unnosed position in the middle. Counter missile spam online for Team 2. We see a couple of, well, some more Omens with some Team D on board to deal with the missiles. And the missile spam is inbound, just eroding all of the quick gains here from Team 2 on the, I don't even know again what formation you call it. It's middle of the map. Eastern side, couple of Corsairs going after, looks like the Omen class. Air fight does happen on Team 2's side of the map. Not great for Team 2 because they don't have the numbers, and Team 1 could airlock them, but a nuke is online. That is concerning for Team 2. For Team 1. Do they have an SMD? Yes, but no. There is a nuke online for Team 1 as well. If Team 2 knows about it, I'm assuming it's going to go for that, which they don't, so maybe not. Another crab online. Maybe we'll see Rick go after the crab-producing base. Maybe we'll see him go after the naval base over here to the east. That would... I mean, with the artillery emplacement, I mean, obviously that's a hologram, so Team 2 doesn't know about it just yet. But, I mean, just based on an all-vision perspective, that would be the best bet for going after a nuke, because you're not going to get the air grid unless you get a snipe on the SMD, which you're probably not going to get that right now. And that nuke is not really close to loading. Does Team 2 have an SMD? Yes, they do. It is not loaded. That's not great. And in the east, the TMD, not the SMDs, are slowly being eroded away by those shots from the Omens and the missiles as well. 27 minutes on the clock here. Team 1 has 3 players left, losing Shen and Lasas one after the other. Team 2 has not lost anybody. Ego situation, Team 1 in lead, 2K mass versus Team 1's 1.5K. Partially driven by the fact that Unknown has triple base, so we can spam up a lot of upgrades a lot easier. And also just because they've denied some not reclaim, but some mexes for Team 2 as well, so that kind of helps extend their lead out a little bit. Map control, I would say Team 1 just because the navies do occupy roughly the same amount of territory in the middle of the map, or relative to the middle of the map, so I would say Team 1, but again, you can't discount land by any means. But let me know down in the comments who you think is going to currently win this game. Of course, if you haven't done so already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. As we zoom in to see a crab v crab fight, Scrat still trying to chase that guy, just cannot catch up to him. At least get into range. He should be pretty close. Yeah, there's the dot and there's the line. He's getting pretty close. Maybe he'll get a chance this time. Ooh, it's going to be close. We'll see. Oh, shot does go in. Does get a rank in veterancy, though, for that crab, so he survives a little bit longer, but the crab will die. There's that kill on the crab. Another crab inbound. This one did make it a little bit further back than the second one did, so... Oh, than the first one did, I should say, but unfortunately, Scrat might not be looking so great. He's being shot by that crab, and he's trying to dodge, but he's the only thing that crab really cares about. Gunship inbound to assist. He's probably a dead comm. He's fully in range of that crab. Maybe he'll make it out of there with some HP, but again, 250 is a lot per second, so he might be fine. I don't know. There are a couple of T3 units over here, and ASF come to shadow the comm just in case. But again, it's just one of those scenarios where I don't know if it's smart to keep him there. Snipes can happen pretty easily there. Okay, well, yeah, that might be the case here shortly. Restorers are inbound. Rick has spotted the comm once again. Will the restorers go straight for the comm, or will they go for the crab? The crab has almost killed this crab off. ASFs do engage the gunships. That was kind of the expected outcome for Team 1. The crab is dead. The restorers are almost dead. Looks like the focus is going to be on the crab. This one's almost done. This one is almost done. Team 1 almost has 2 of them online simultaneously. And comm of Strat has been pinged by Team 1. Crab is online. This crab is dead. There's just been a lot of mass thrown into experimentals being thrown at one another. And Team 2 is reclaiming it. They've already grabbed one of them. They'll grab this one here pretty shortly. This one will be Team 1's. This one will be Team 1's. But they maybe get a nice even trade. Nuke is outbound from Team 1's Unknown, going after the air grid for Team 2. That SMD, so there is no SMD in line. So that's not great. That air grid will go down. Will the nuke launch is the problem? Is the question problem? Because if it doesn't here shortly, that will be a dead nuke, maybe. Gunships are inbound, taking out the defenses. Nuke is outbound. Did it go to that position? Yes, it's going to be Nuke v. Nuke. And unless Unknown moves, that's a dead comm. There goes the nuke. Rick is going to die. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's dead. Yeah, there's no going away from that. Boom! There he goes. The one and only UEF player has been defeated. Oh, sorry, in the game has been defeated. So there is that. Actually, I should scratch that. Chap is Aeon. There's not UEF for some reason. I thought he was UEF for some reason. There goes the nuke. It's going to be a counter kill. Nice grab there. Boom! Actually lands in that little hole there. So Team 1 and Team 2. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And Zio control Ks as well. So Team 1's down to 1 player remaining. Nice kind of mirrored response. And now it is a 4v1 in favor of Team 2. I don't know. I don't know about Zio leaving. Team 1 still had plenty of opportunities. They have another nuke being built up here for Chap, and it's loading as we speak. I mean, they're winning Navy on the eastern side. They were starting to it's kind of being even, but kind of winning Navy, kind of not winning Navy on that western side. The land was a little concerned. Another nuke outbound. Where is this one going? It's outbound from Wi-Fi. Going after this base here for Chap. Now SMD is online. SMD is online. Both of them are not loaded. Crab is dead. And Scrat's still staying there. I mean, the fact that he hasn't been just blitzed down is very surprising. Here comes the nuke. Boom! Boom! There goes another base for Team 1. Again, actually not a lot of the mexes were killed off. It's mainly just the base that was literally producing the crabs, and that's it. Scrat. I don't think he's going to make it this time. Ion Stone will activate. Oh, crash damage isn't going to help the situation as well. The crab will die. Scrat, you're not making it out of there unless all the restores die immediately. But there he goes. Scrat actually control Ks with the restores underneath them, trying to do as much damage. It doesn't kill them up, but it does a lot of damage to them nonetheless. So it was a lovely attempt, but like I said, he was going to die one way or the other. So he might as well go out on his terms more than anything else. Eastern side, a lot of that pressure has been relieved. There's still a little bit of missile pressure from Team 1's Chap, but again, that's going to be partially driven by the fact that Chap is all alone in this. I mean, he has to micro his air, his nuke, his navy, Western Navy, Eastern Navy, land. That exhaustion, all of that is going to eat away at him very, very quickly. Even though Team 2 just lost Scrat, they are at a 3-1 advantage. So that is a huge, huge thing. And even though Chap does have more mass per second, more than the entire Team 2, again, it's all about that APM. It really does make a difference, especially at 33 minutes where plans to end the game do kind of start to materialize, even solidify in some cases, especially with people going for early nukes and whatnot. Team 2 has, like I said, a nuke. Team 1 has a nuke. They're building an artillery piece up here. Is that even in range? It's not in range of everything, so that is an unfortunate situation. The one over here probably was. Yeah, it definitely was. In a case with that, it might just be he gets most of the stuff, but then one artillery isn't going to be enough. Scathis has been started for Team 2's Wi-Fi, and that will probably finish. I don't want to call it for Team 2 just because it's a 3v1, because we've seen 3v1s where Team 1 has won, in this case, Team 1 has won the game, or Team 2 has won the game with the 3v1 advantage kind of thing. But it's just the eastern side is being pushed back a little bit. The western side is being pushed back a little bit. The middle still is very much contested. Team 2 has the direct middle, and then this avenue in the middle is where most of the fighting is happening. Granted, it is fighting on Team 1's side, so theoretically more of the reclaim theoretically will go to Team 1, but that's just theoretically. Team 2 doesn't have an air grid, at least that I can see, so that might be a way that Chap gets back in this game pretty easily, is with air. We see lots of Team D online for Wi-Fi, but we don't see much in the way of AA. And there's 5 over there, not much over here, so that could be a T3 gunship, could be detected. Bombers. Nuke is outbound, and SMD is loaded, so unless it's going for something on the edges, I don't think it's going to land. Oh, it's going over here. It's going to be close. It's probably edge nuked. It looks like it is. There's a crab online for Team 2's BRS, just hanging out over there. And that Omen is really struggling with its flare capacity, spamming out. There's only so many flares it can spam out before it just doesn't have enough. Has to reload, and it's just so much firepower raining down. Nuke does surprisingly get shot down. It looked like it was going to be edge nuked, but I guess not. Artillery piece is online. He's going for salvation. Ooh, that... I don't know. It's one of those things where I love the salvation, but usually you only build it with the Paragon. We do see the nuke is the target here for Team 1's artillery piece, or Chap, I should say, because he's just Team 1 at this point. I think... I didn't check if that... that's what I was doing. I completely got sidetracked. Yep, the Scathis is in range. So that is the thing. But Team 1 doesn't know it's there, so that might be the surprise that Team 2 needs to just win the game. And again, in a situation where the APM is heavily in Team 2's favor, it is the smarter idea to just hold back, take a minute, take a deep breath, focus on something, whether it's, building some spammy missiles, maybe getting your shoreline back, or just going for the game ender and calling it a day there. Looks like the nuke is about to reload once again, and it's going to fire immediately onto the naval facility here. There is a Tempest online. Again, it hasn't been given orders yet, so that is a thing. And Nuke is outbound. There it is, and it's going to land. There's no SMD in range. Artillery still raining in. Salvation looks like it's power hungry, so it needs more power before it's built. Jap, how's your power reserves? Not super great. Not bad, but not super great. I mean, he has an air grid, so it's kind of concerning a little bit. But again, he's producing a bunch of units in naval headquarters and whatnot. And looks like the nuke lands. Kaboom! Lands. Takes out the naval headquarters. Heavily damages that Colossus. That's unfortunate. And the Scathus is now online. Maybe Team 1 knows about it now. No, they're still focusing. Huh? Maybe they saw it. Maybe that's what it was. Because is there a stealth field? There is no. No, it's not a stealth field. So I'm surprised that. I mean, the artillery is landing pretty close. Oh, he's targeting the SMD. That would make sense, but he's not going after that one, so that doesn't make any sense. Is he just targeting? He's targeting engineers. It looks like. I mean, it's probably not what it is, but that's definitely what it looks like. Scathus is raining in. The air grid is not shielded. Second emissary has been started. It's in the yellow. And I'm kind of surprised he's building a Salvation and emissary at the same time. Might as well just put everything into one thing. And we do see the middle has kind of just been debunked now with all the missile ships still just spamming out missiles. Kind of hard to get land units in there with all the nonsense. A couple of experimentals in the middle for Wi-Fi. Scathus shots constantly raining in. Spy planes inbound. We'll see what's up with Team 1 side of the map. Some of the air facilities have been knocked out. Some of the power as well. That's not great. He was kind of low on power to begin with. And well, he's a lot better now, but he's definitely not looking great. There a couple of moments ago. P-Gens. Ooh, the air headquarters is fine. The nuke is fine for now. Team 2 knows about the artillery and the Salvation being built, and I don't think either of those will last much longer unless he gets more shielding around them. Bombers in the east take out another one of those missile ships, again alleviating a little bit of that pressure. Second Scathus has been started for Wi-Fi, and I think with the second one being done here shortly, that might be game-winning move right there. There are some restorers inbound. There's a lot of them, so that whole they could win with air thing might actually happen, or might actually have some sort of comeback. Ooh, not looking good. This one is still fine, but it's still under construction. Shield is being assisted. Would love to see more shields being built, at least 3 or 4 more at least. And those restorers are waiting. Team 2 notices them, so gotta use them. Artillery is targeting the restorers because they're on land. One of them gets taken out. That's unfortunate. And there goes the restorers. There are a lot of them. There's probably about 75 or so. 70, so pretty close. And there's some AA, but like I said, there's not a lot. And it looks like it's going to be a wipe of BRS's base. They have to go for the bigger ticket items. AA being deployed immediately. We do see some bouncers running around. Pings are going down to this position for Wi-Fi. Does Team 1's chap know about it? He doesn't really know about it, no. It might have been enough to kill off the Scathus. One satellite is down, so that's something. AA being deployed. Mex is being taken offline. That's unfortunate. That's a lot of mass he's going to lose. BRS, but again, that's the major threat. That's the secondary threat because it's still under construction. Scathus still raining in. The Salvation, not looking great. This thing at 96 hit points a second. Not hit points a second. 96 hit points total. Not great. And one more, like, gust of wind and that thing is dead. Not doing great. Chap still holding on. Taking out some more mexes down here for Wi-Fi. Eco is in favor of Team 1 still. There's not that many restorers remaining. The AA is ripping them apart very, very quickly here. He still has not spotted that Scathus. Oh, he knows that. Sorry, there are structures here. Just don't know what they are. But there are some Colossi down the middle here for Chap. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. That could be enough. Ooh, nice little 1-2 combo. Donut is inbound from Team 2. It is heavily damaged. There is no AA on board those Colossus, so that is something. P-Gens are going down. Wi-Fi, do you have enough power? He built a monkey very, very quickly here. Another monkey is down. One of the Colossi are down. 4 of them remain. There's one back there. That's probably not going to get a whole lot of work done. just because it's way out of range. Monkey might be enough to hold. Wi-Fi moving out with his comm. There's 2 Colossi remaining. They see Wi-Fi's comm. Do they see the artillery piece? They see the artillery pieces. Oh, it's going to be close. Another Scathus is down. The shield is being heavily assisted. There goes the shield. There goes Wi-Fi. Will he make it? Will he skate death again? Yes, he will. There's another Colossus in range of the Monkey Lord, though. Oh, Wi-Fi, you should have kept going. Oh, it's close. Oh, there he goes. Wi-Fi is down. It is a 2-to-1 player game now. Another Colossus inbound. Oh, Colossus is down. 1 more remains, but again, that's kind of just the aftershock. I don't know, just reserve, whatever you want to call it. And it'll kill off this Scathus. Will it get the other Scathus? Apologies if I'm missing anything else. Scathus is going to move now. Oh, but I think it's too late. Oh, the Colossus is missing it. Oh, shields come back online. Very, very lucky. Oh, there it goes. There goes the last Colossus. Great move by Chap. Nice sneaking in of the Colossi. Did a very, very good job. It was a lot of work to get all those built at the set. Team 2 did defend. Great job there. And the Scathus is still online, at least the original one. The second one was almost done. That would have been probably, like I said, a game-winning move had that second one been online to flourish for a little bit longer. Air Force is going to be built immediately. And look at this. Spamming of the Mavors has started. We'll see if they actually all get built. Champ coming back into this. He still has his emissary. He's almost done with his salvation. That has unlimited range. He's getting a lot of East Orges online. Oh yeah, he has plenty of power to go around. Unfortunately, that isn't shielded. So air grid is down. That's not great. He's not looking good. If his shields go down, that's probably not a good sign. Definitely not a good sign if your lights go out, right? Right? Looks like the Omens are actually kind of too close to hit the base for Neutron. Artillery targeting Neutron's base. I feel like it should be targeting the Scathus still. And those Tempests are inbound. One of them is under the water. 2 of them are not. Something blew up. What was that? What blew up? Oh, this blew up. Okay. I was like, what the heck blew up? Is that Salvation online? Oh, it's very close. 1 shield is not enough. You need way more than that, but that 1 shield has dealt a lot of deflection damage, essentially saying, no, you will not kill anything. Absolutely not. Looks like the intense combat has kind of settled for the most part. There is a Colossus that's now dead. Gunship spam here from Team 2's Neutron was enough. Another one is inbound. That one's going to die. That one will probably hide in the water. Donut is inbound. Oh, Scathus is running in. The shield is down. The shield is down. The shield is back. It looks like that was a power outage, not a actually depleting the shield. Ooh, shots are raining in once again. Will the shield be deployed in time? No, it won't be. There goes the Salvation and the Emissary. Oh, that is unfortunate. That might be game for Team 2. Oh, that was very, very close. I was kind of starting to write off Team 1's Chap. It was a 3v1 for a while there, but that was Colossi pushing in, killed off Wi-Fi, killed off one of the Scathus almost built. Did a very good job. Eco's roughly even. Team 1 is still falling behind. Mass Extractors being assassinated by that horde of gunships. But with the Tsar running around, it's not great for Team 1's Chap. There is still a lot of spam over here. There is still TMD, and there's more Colossi inbound. There's 1 crab and 1 monkey right here. Colossus is definitely going to be the one that's going to be focused on. Oh, this one. Oh, this one's being ignored. Oh. Looks like the Colossus is pulling aggro. Nope, never mind. It isn't. It looked like it was. Another monkey inbound. And how's the Mavor going? Oh, it's not. Okay, never mind. Colossus trying to get some work done, but just can't seem to break through. There's so many missiles. There's so many missiles. That's the range. They could probably get that Scathus. And actually, this one... Oh, it's right there. That's the Scathis right there. It is possible. But even so, even if the Scathis could be taken out, he's lost so much on this northern half of the map. And there's not much remaining at this point. Neutron's kind of, you know, that's what he has left is the gunships and the donut. I don't think it's going to be enough. Looks like Team B is being built very, very quickly, so that'll be protection there for that Scathis. I just don't think Champ has enough. Had maybe that Colossus taken out the Scathis, the game would probably still be roughly in the same oh, no, that's not true, because the Scathis killed off the artillery. Granted, the donut was over here as well, so that probably would have done it in, but still. I don't know. I don't know if Champ has enough. He's, again, not really breaking through the TMD. There's so much being deployed. There's a couple of Omens trying to keep that number down, but just don't know. If there was a Tempest over here, that might make a little more difference, but not by much. And that missile ship is dead. And we have a couple of Tempests shooting that crab over there as well. Mavor has been ignored, going for satellites instead. And at this point, yeah, I just don't think Team 1 has enough. I mean, the main bases are just wiped out for the most part. Headquarters is gone. And I heard a crab die somewhere. Or Monkey Lord, one or the other. It sounded like a crab. No, that was definitely a Monkey Lord then, because that crash damage doesn't sound the same. Yeah, it's not enough. Scath is actually targeting boats at this point, because what else is it going to shoot at? Just the zappers constantly just zipping and zapping all that stuff over there. Donut still wreaking havoc. It's up to 5-star vent, 161,000 mass and climbing. That's because it just killed off all of the everything up here. Is that another donut? No, it's the satellite. 50 minutes on the clock. I just don't think Champ has enough. If he had a couple more Colossi, even then, he'd have to send them this way, then send them this way, and maybe that would be enough. Maybe. Because Neutron would be there, that'd be a kill. BRS is there, that'd be a kill. But Team 2 would see that. They would see that coming from here. So that is the problem in that regard. There's lots of Omens built, but you can't really use them. That is the downside with Navy. They are literally limited by the water. Monkeys running around on Chap's side of the map. That's not great. Satellites over top. That's also not great. Donut is still alive. 178,000 mass and climbing still. Like I said, there's just not enough online for Team 1. A couple of Tempests are able to take it out. And Chap just says, nope, I'm done. And that's the game here, folks. Team 2 wins it 51-59. 1 second more, Chap. You could have lived. And it would have been 52 even minutes. MVP for me, I mean, the fact that Wi-Fi got that huge double kill right there was great. But the fact that, as well, Team 2's Rick Slot player, who was that? That was Rick, got the counter kill from Beyond the Grave on Team 1's Unknown. Zio control Cade, saying, like, I'm going to assume that, okay, I'm just not going to play anymore because I feel like it's over. That was huge as well. I think had Zio still been in the game, that might still have been enough APM for Team 1 to fight back because it was, what, 4v... It would have been 4v2 instead of 4v1. Or no, wait. It would have been, sorry, 3v2 instead of 3v1 because Rick died as well. So there could be an argument made that had Zio not control Cade or left the game, Team 1 may have won that game or had at least a better chance of winning that game. So let me know down in the comments what you felt about the game overall. Again, the MVP for me, the ballsy player of Wi-Fi gets the double kill, gets the Scathis online. Scathis ends up killing off the artillery. But again, lovely job here by Chap. Played very, very well considering the situation he found himself in later in the game. And that Colossi push was very, very good. Almost was perfect. Of course, had to get the other Scathis. But hey, can't win them all, but still lovely play from him. And I will see all of you in the next one.